Right, I'm back. We'll play some Jurassic World Evolution 2 now. Now I've worked out why it wouldn't capture and why it was running weirdly and all that shit. It's all good now. So yeah, let's go. And yeah, like I said a minute ago, I'll be talking a bit quieter for the next couple of hours because it's 6:30 in the morning here. Now I've come back, so I'll be talking quieter for a little bit. I mean, obviously it's Saturday morning, so you know, everyone. I won't be waking anyone up for work, but still, don't wanna wake anyone up. But yeah, it's capturing, working. Oh shit. Yeah, let's get going. Yeah, like I said, I'll be talking quieter for a little bit, for like a couple of hours. I'll almost probably sound like I'm whispering, and to keep it low. So, the intro played, and that was the whole time I couldn't actually get. Sorry, I was just wondering if I like that. That was the whole time I couldn't get the game to capture. So, I actually missed all the intro stuff. Sorry. Ranger teams monitor dinosaur welfare and make park repairs. The capture team tranquilizes dinosaurs ready for. Okay, I have to place it here. Power.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused.
Okay.
Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Does that have to? Okay. On center. Capture team, ranger team.
Hey Claire, we may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and
No way
more
is
trouble
that.
if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Oh, I fly it. What? That's mad. Capture teams. Locate priority dinosaurs in the surrounding area by using the compass at the top of the screen. Switch dinosaur and use the R switch to aim. Okay. There's the dinosaur. Sorry, let me just move that. Cool. Oh, so I can see it on the compass. Is it not in the cage? Nice. Oh. I thought it was in the cage. Wait, what? I hit the wrong button, and now I've lost it. Shit. Flying. Good on. Oops. Nice son. Yeah. Come again. Why I need a unipole seat? Yes. Oops.
Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
And then does he just go back to base?
Well, maybe
Sick.
one or two.
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we
Transport.
take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have
Deliver.
to answer that.
It's cool. I hate how Chris Pratt's in this, but never mind. Win some, you lose some. Ensure the baryonyx is safely enclosed. Sick. Bam.
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge, and perhaps opportunity.
Let me just try something. Should be able to have this on high. Now I worked out why, yes. Now I worked out why it was performing badly. I was going to say I should be able to have it on high now and it should be no problem. No problem. Sick. Right, is he in a fucking... How long does it take, bruh? A bit quicker? No, it's dropping. Go on, just drop him from there. That'll be fine.
Asset transportation complete.
They always land on their feet, don't they? Or is that the cat? Is that cats?
I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kind of hard
Same.
to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
He looks cool. Oh, she. Oh, is he? Dinosaurs can be girls too. Oh my god.
There's not a lot out there
Place
for the
down
dinosaur to consume,
Piscov
so we'll need a feeder
Piscable?
inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Episcopal.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Wait, what the fuck? Episcopal. Episcopal. Oh, they only eat fish. Is that what it means? I get it. So they can access it. Sick.
Good to
On
go
the
on
status
this.
check.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare.
What does the flirt
Then
do?
we can plan our next move.
Do we really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
Oh, wow.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
Time to patrol. No periodic stage checks. That's sick. But what do I... What does the flirt do? Dunno. Binoculars. Approach them. Where is it? Oh, shit.
We've completed our check.
Cool.
While we can't replicate what we had on the islands,
Wow,
we
that's
still
so
have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
What'd you do with the
Sunscreen
flares?
and drinks by the pool.
I want to know what
How's
the
that
flares do.
sound?
Are you seriously asking?
They seem like they might
or
be fun.
pretend asking?
I might check in
Okay,
there.
Claire. How about we add some
check in the
preferred
thing.
terrain to their pens instead?
Is there like a... You know,
Better?
whatever you call it? Where everything's written? Sure they have 95 comfort. And how do I get your comfort up? Give you a rock. Okay. Environment. Rock. Rock. More rocks? Comfort requirements. Rock. Oh, okay, it just needs more, so it's 8%. Let's put one more down and see if it goes up again. Let's put a few. What's the point in fucking about? Yes, okay, okay. I just think just, what, spam rocks? A way to spam loads. bigger ones. This looks like shit. Oops. Does that mean it's got to 95? Yeah, because the count has gone down. Where did the? There you are. Sweet. Rock 49. Nice one.
We've got to
Construct a
monitor these
ranger
dinosaurs
post-
more
ran-
closely.
range-
That means setting
ranger
up a
post
ranger post inside their
within the
enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
What, does someone stay in there? Oh. Covers quite a big area. Let's try and make it cover the whole of this Yeah. Good. No ranger team is signed. Click it. Select ranger team to assign. Oh, okay. Add task. Ranger patrols. That one. Okay.
I'm getting
Ability
reports of
resources.
dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
What is the fuel?
Angry dinosaurs
Fuel
on the
for what?
loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more
Locate and
hostile they'll become.
tranquilize the nearby.
Especially if they
Wild
sense survival is at
triceratops.
stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for
What,
now,
locate just
anyway.
visually?
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs
guessing?
from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Can I get them to like come here? Or do I have to fly them here? Fuck. How do we go? Ah, go. Take off. Let's go. I wonder if I have to get all of them. Oh, it's like the... Oh, I think it's gonna be coming. A little bit. No. Noise. Go back. Oh, nearly. Yes. Okay, sweet. Okay. Wait, what does lock on mean? Lock on? Oh, wait. No clear shot. No! What, you can just shoot from there? Oh. So you don't actually have to... Okay. Isolate them from other dinosaurs. Closure. Fence. Okay, I just have to construct a new one. There. Wow, it reminds me of like all the tycoon games I used to play. So cute. So cute. Right, give me 2 secs. Let me just get Spotify up. Play some music. I realised there'd be like no music in this game whatsoever. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll be back in a couple of minutes as well. Needs to do something. Won't be long. Hey llama. Sorry, I only just saw that. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It won't be long. I'm playing Jurassic World Evolution, as you probably saw. But yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'm back. Well, how are you, llama? Good to see you. Oh my god. Not gonna lie. This 24 hours is getting to me. It really is. Already. Like, already. Not good. Not good, is it? And if it sounds like I'm speaking quietly for the next... Yeah. If it to be fair, I was just about to say, if it sounds like I'm speaking quietly for the next couple of hours, it's because it's 6:30 in the morning. Well, 7 now. Oh, that half an hour went quick. It's 7 in the morning, so I'm just trying to be a little bit quieter for the next couple of hours. But, you know, it's Saturday, so I won't have to be for too long. Right, I'm going to play some chilled out music in the background, just because this game doesn't really play any. You just woke up. What time is it for you? Let me just sit a bit more comfy. 8 AM. Ah. Sorry, so many of you are in so many different time zones, I find it hard to remember where is where and who is who. Right, where are my dinosaurs? Sorry, I was just burping. Can I select all of them? No, only one at a time. Okay.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Nice.
Heading to pick up the asset. Heading
Cool.
to collect the asset.
How's your morning so far then, Llama? Fuck my life. Monsters make me so gassy, but I really need one to wake me up. Still bad. Isolate them from other dinosaurs. Okay, cool. I've just got to wait for them to get here.
Asset transportation in progress.
Oh, look at them. They look so cute. Little sleeping, flying dinosaurs. Trying to get the camera right. Oh, look. Bless. Oh, they look so funny like that. Oh.
Delivery complete.
Yes.
Delivery has been completed.
Delivery completed. Send ranger team to check state. There you go. There. Look, I've just got to wait for the rangers to go check the thing. Shut. That you make me blush and say things like that. Thank you. A couple of people have said favourite before and I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Say those things. Make me blush. No, thank you. That genuinely does mean a lot to me. Hey, try. Right, so what do we have to do? I've constructed it though. Construct a new enclosure and transport the Triceratops to it. That's a fucking Triceratops, isn't it? Or do I have to? Let's be the ranger. Let me just check. Yeah. Yes. Just thought about that. Mute licensed music. Fucking nice one to Frontier Development for doing that. Mute licensed music. Sick. Thank you. Nice and easy. This little button. Ready. How do I... Cool. I just look at you. Oh my god, he's
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Species from... Dinosaurs of the same species form territory around them as they move. Dinosaurs only consider area inside their territory when determining their comfort level. Oh. Territory that is not frequently visited shrinks over time to match the latest changes to the dinosaurs environment. What's my favourite dinosaur? I think, and I'm not just saying it because they're over there, I think Triceratops is pretty cute because of the big thing, whatever that is, on their head. Is it Diplodocus? I quite like that one. Pterodactyl, because I think the way you spell its name is crazy. What else? T-Rex, because as well, when you think about, like, genuinely think about it, the fact that it has little arms and hat, like, that's so weird. Like, that's so weird. But it's cool. Where do I have to put... What's this? What do I have to... What is it? I didn't even read it. I just clicked it. Wait, what do they want me to buy? A research viewing gallery. Okay. A platform that provides close distance dinosaur visibility for operatives. Dinosaurs only contribute to asset rating if they have been recently visible. Okay. Attached directly to enclosure fences for the closest views. Okay. So is this for customers or for peeps? I am confused. Go the other way a little bit. Do you reckon I should put it here so you can see the whole... Wait, I'll do this one first. That makes sense. Because if I put it here, you can see the whole enclosure. If I put it here, you can only see half. Yeah, let's go in here. There. Ensure the Triceratops... Oh, shit! I actually have to build it on here. Okay, well, never mind. I can just do 2. More money. I'm sure people will walk all the way around here just to look at one dinosaur. I would. Oh, that's a bit janky, but fuck it. We just won't look at it. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, genuinely, the fact that its little arm, like, that's so weird. Why does it have that? Oh, I don't have to connect. Oh, I didn't need to do that. How do I delete? Yeah, the fact it has tiny little arms is so weird, but they are cute. Oh. But I don't know what my favorite is. I don't know what my... Oh, hey, Salty. But I don't know what, like, my favorite would be. I don't know what my favorite would be. And hello. Fucking hell. Been a while. Not in a bitchy way, of course. It's been a while. Oh my god. I try... Okay. Right, no. Yeah. I need to see the Triceratops. Ground fiber. Of course I remember you. We used to play Dead by Daylight. Of course I remember. I remember every single fucking person. If you asked if I remember where you're from, can't quite remember. But yes, of course I do. Of course I do. And hello, Black Cat. Hello. Sorry again. I'm gonna say this to everyone that comes in. Sorry if I seem like I'm talking quietly. It's because I am. It's 7 in the morning. And yeah, I'm just trying to be quiet. It's Saturday, and yeah, just wait until people kind of wake up. So ground fiber and water. Okay. The water. Where's environment? Oh. Obviously the tree. Add water. Oh, that's... Oh, shit. Don't drown him. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Yeah, innit? I'd be pretty pissed as well. Is that enough? Yes. And more comfort. Oh, no. More... Missing ground fiber. Okay. Sick. This is your favourite game. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I started streaming about 10 hours ago, but playing the game, 45 minutes. I obviously played, well, not obviously, but I played the first one, so I vaguely get what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get into the rhythm of things. But if you have any advice or like tips and shit, please do. Because obviously, you know the little, like, I'm assuming you know the little tricks and things to do things quicker.
Bruh.
Jesus. For fuck's sake. Don't do that. It's fucking 7 in the morning. Oh, let me turn that down. Just a little bit. I didn't realise they were going to be so loud. You had 6 hours sleep? That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Ground fiber. Right, let me do this. An environment. Oh. Oh. So this takes me right to the thing I need. Is that right? Do you like? No. Shit. I just wasted loads of money. They don't even like it. The blue thing shows me what I need. That. That. Aren't you fucking clever? Aren't you clever? Look at that. There you go, boys. Courtesy of Salty. Do they like lots? Yeah, lots. There you go. Look at them. Yes, nice one. Wait. Oh, I thought we farted. Yes, I see what you mean. The little gem thing. What's your tip? Oh, I was gonna say, what's your tip, llama? You meant the bra thing. Of course I did. Of course. Let me look. Wait, sometimes something touches my foot and it fucking freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. By the way, what's fuel? Why do I have to put fuel in stuff? Like, I have to put fuel in that. Like, why do I have to put fuel?
With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible.
I'm trying to think. Earlier, she's just like biting
Chupapi muñeño.
Talking of. She's just butting in while I'm trying to think. I swear this building earlier said it needed fuel or some shit, I don't know. Or the enclosure did. I can't remember. I don't know. But anyway, carry on, Claire.
And coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built and we'll take it from there.
Okay. Enables the dispatch of scientists on live capture things. Cool. Yeah, what have you been doing with yourself, Salty? You been looking after yourself? Doing anything fun? Playing any new games aside from this? Why am I speaking like a valley girl? Oh my god. Let's put it here. Cool. Yeah, I've been playing an awful lot of Apex. I'm gonna start playing this. I bought it today, literally a couple of hours ago. I haven't really played much Dead by Daylight. Not really, just been like vibing with me recently. Haven't played much State of Decay. Been obsessed with Apex. Been playing a lot of RuneScape off of stream. Loving that. Yeah. Pretty good. So.
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit.
That voice he's putting on is
Hopefully
so...
you can find one as rough and tumble as I am.
I don't know. It's irritating for no reason. I'm sure it's just me, but it's just such an irritating voice. Rough and tumble. Like, it... Ugh. They should have just got him to use his voice. That's annoying enough.
Wow.
Wow. Sorry, I'm really caught off guard that these are pictures of real people, aren't they? You don't see that in games much. Right, what do I do? Jennifer Watson. Cost per minute. Fucking minute. Well, we're going with Dorothy, mate. And she reduces salaries. Fuck the rest of them. Yeah, let's go. Nice.
You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure
Sweet.
am.
Okay.
This is our first live capture opportunity.
Do you get what I mean?
Let's not miss it.
A
We should
minute?
assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed?
Sort of job it, but then again,
Owen,
can you
there?
imagine how much you get paid for working
I think
with
you're still
dinosaurs?
muted.
Oh, yeah.
But
Sorry.
I bet if you were the
Good
person
idea.
feeding them, you'd be on
What do we
like
got to lose?
$8.50
You know,
an
except,
hour.
maybe a
But-
new recruit.
if you were the person like working in the science, you know, in the science thing, in the science center, which obviously I wouldn't be. Incident alert. Our operatives in the field have received an incident alert about a dangerous dinosaur proximity. Dangerous dinosaur proximity. To the public in the wording of it was weird. In the outskirts of Las Vegas, 2 injuries have been reported. Blah 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 blah. What do I do? Do it? What, and we just go and shoot it? Yeah?
Before the remote capture teams return, we
I'm
should have
confused.
enclosures
What, so
ready
she
for
goes there,
dinosaurs.
it takes her a minute to get there, she
Think of
shoots
as
it, comes back,
welcoming them back home.
and we get 50 grand. Right then. It's me. She costs 5 grand a minute, she's gonna make 50 grand in a minute. See, that's profit. The other people cost, what was it, fucking £500,000 a minute or something? That was ridiculous. No way. Feed the scientists or the dinos. Some are better in science, some are better in exploring. Oh, I don't really care. I'm in this for like the, you know, money. Like, you know Zoo Tycoon? I used to play that game. And even though they focused on the sort of like trying to teach you about the animals, I'm like, no, cram them all in, gotta let the guests like, oh, look, you know, there's 20 zebras. Or like I played Prison Tycoon, and even though my beliefs, like I live in a country that obviously doesn't have a private prison system, and playing Prison Tycoon, fuck my life. I am not, no, I'm not the same person. I need another generator, yeah? Fuck. Should I just put it behind this one? Don't know why. No, that's not even. No. 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 That's. Maybe the line. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm busy. Move. Yeah, fucking give me 2 minutes. Oh. I'm hungry. Quite literally, funnily enough. Oh, it's because it ran out of fuel. Shit. Good. Provide fuel immediately around them is when required. Oh, what? It what? I'm so confused. It says that they should be used sparingly, but where the fuck am I meant to get power from? What? How do I put fuel in it? Resupply. Oh, okay. Yeah, nah. Jesus. Is it filled up with fucking liquid gold? No way. Cost me nearly £1 million for petrol. Well, I tell you what, that's accurate actually. That's accurate. That's some accurate pricing. Some accurate ass pricing. Await delivery of the captured Stegosaurus. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, I tell you what. Yes, Llama, you were asking what my favourite dinosaur was. I tell you what, Stegosaurus is kind of up there as well. They're pretty cute. Cool. Right, now I'll transport it. Shit. Oh, they want another cage. Owie. Cool. Have you played a lot of this, by the way, Salty? Pardon me. Sorry, I was burping. Yeah, have you played a lot of this? Oh, I'm gonna have to wait again. God, that guy's picture is so detailed. It's, oh my god, it's weird seeing actual photos in games. I haven't seen that shit since like Red Alert, you know. Hey Creever, transport dinosaur. So if I'm speaking a little bit quietly, like I probably sound almost like a life coach. They're like, oh guys, you know, you just put out what you need into the universe. No, but if I'm speaking a little bit quietly, it's because it's 7:20 in the morning, so I'm just trying to be a, you know,
Asset transportation underway.
a bit quiet.
Commencing asset transit.
Oh yeah! No! Slow it down. I want to see them. Oh, look at them. Look how fucking uneven that looks. It's so weird. Like its head is like this big, and its body is fucking huge. It's serious. Oh. Like, doesn't that look like its tail, and that looks like a massive spiked head? But no. Oh. Oh. That's so cute. Hello. Yay! Roar. So cute. But yes, hello Creeper, how are you? Send a ranger team to check status.
Okay.
Oh, he can.
Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching
Salty.
us. So
Please.
shouldn't we be
Be
watching them?
ugly. I know.
Yes,
I
we
know, but I
should.
love them. They're cute. Why is everyone
Once we
wearing
have the
same clothes?
dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll
What
need
is this, a
viewing
cult?
galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only you said it.
I don't think I put a gate on it. I didn't put a gate on it. Oh dear. Yeah, what was I talking about? Salty, what do I do with the flares? Is there a fun use for the flares? Because I'm imagining that there is. Not gonna lie. Pretty hyped. Like, do you shoot them at people to warn them that the dinosaurs coming or something? Is it now? I'm doing really good, thank you, Creeper. It was good to see you in Ed's chat as well. I didn't know you were a moderator for him. I remember being in there once before. I think you chatted as well, but I didn't remember. How do I shoot? Oh no, I'm doing I'm doing an asset check. Wait, no, go back to that. I keep clicking the wrong stuff. Fuck! Alright, bro. Calm down. Like, do I shoot the flare at him now? You know, like... I get them to, like, calm down. Whoa! Shh. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, I'm just letting them... I'm letting them die. How do I... No, don't click the dinosaur. Drive the car! Like, bruh. Can we... Take a photo quick. Nice! There you go, that pays for the damages. Sweet. I know. I know we can do it automatically. Like you set the car to drive around. I wanted to come and see them up close.
Condition reported.
Condition report. Dead. So I'm still working out what to like click to change. Click. No. You killed them. Oh my. Lol. What do I do? Just buy a new one. That's not so bad. I took a photo of him that got me 80 grand, so, you know. Wow. That's good of you, Creeper. To like moderate for him as well. That is really good of you. Let me... I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna go... I'm not gonna do that. Let me just... let the AI do it. Cool. Ensure they have 90% comfort. Ground fiber, water, ground fruit. Okay. Like ground fruit? Or ground fruit? Like ground up fruit or ground fruit? Like fruit on the ground? What fruit comes on the ground? Like just on the ground? Like just put it on the floor? What? Where's the fruit? Where's the ground fruit? Is that a ground fruit? Apparently. Alright, where is the fruit on the ground here, bro? Nah, someone's getting scammed. Nah. Oh, it's that. Oh, is that a fruit? I just thought that was like a flower or something. Oh, that's cute. Ground fruit, ground fiber. Shit. But they need open space as well. Big brain. Damn it. I just make the enclosure bigger then. If we just like... just try and be really quick before they even notice it's open. Shit. No, that's the edge of the thing. No. What a bummer. Go this way? Yay. Oh. I actually don't know, to be honest, Llama. Have you ever played this game, Creever? And how's your morning going? Pretty sure it's morning for you. A couple of hours ahead of us or something? Or an hour ahead of us, I'm pretty sure. Not your kind of game? As in business management or whatever you want to, you know, class that as. Or just dinosaurs. Because not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a geek for like business management kind of stuff. So anything from city builders like City Skylines to tycoon games. Like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that. Missing open space. Fucking greedy. I thought I put loads more. 23%? Do they need a lot of space to run and stuff? Talking about them like they're fucking dogs. But then again, I'm assuming they run, don't they? Don't they need space to run? Exercise? Keep fit? Delete that. Get a grip. Go over here. There you go. They need to come over here and realise the space is open. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's quite sweet. They're like, oh, big open space. Ooh. Look at them. Fucking hell, bro. What the fuck, man? What's wrong with my dinosaurs? I got some fucking cheap ass dollar store of dinosaurs. Bullshit. Salty, why do they keep doing that? What do you mean I don't need to go there? He drove there. He drove there. I assigned him to the ranger post. He drove there. I tried to get him out. I was trying to do the right thing. Oh, that's fair enough, Creever. To be honest, some of them are, like, for example, I don't know if you've heard of the Anno series. A lot of people that even like games like this say that Anno takes it too far. Like it's too in-depth and shit. I love it. But I can understand why people don't like games like this. Pardon me. Just let him exist. But I am. The car drove from here, went through the gate, came in, tried to, I don't know, like, keeping Tom on the dinosaur, and then it freaked out and attacked him. I tried to save him, it's not my fault, leave me alone. What do I have to do? Make sure they're confident 90%. Oh, now they want more. These some meaty dinosaurs, bro. There you go. I need to go blow my nose in a second. There you go. No, I'm not. What? Have I actually got customers yet? Because all the people walking around the park are just staff. That can't be good for business, can it? profit per minute. But where from? Where? Yeah, why? Why $350,000 a minute? Just because, yeah? What? The fuck? Am I am I reading it wrong? I feel like my brain is melting. There's too many words there. There's too many words there. Not gonna lie. So is there people going to these? What, is that a customer? Why does it... I'm so confused. I ain't got a clue what's going on. I have no idea how I'm making money. Like, who are these people? Who are they? Who are these people? Why are they all dressed in the same clothes? It's so creepy.
Owen, we have a real problem.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's
Just get the weather.
Well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Dinosaur's been safely contained and has been
dinosaurs.
slowly monitored.
Tell me something I don't know.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, how about this? There's
Okay.
a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
What do I do?
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure
stop
this
it.
out. Have I ever let you down
Ooh,
before?
wow.
Actually,
I forgot about this
No.
view from the previous
And I'm
game.
planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse.
That's
What's a
incredible.
little sad?
Dinosaur threat. Are you joking? Right. Not gonna lie, same. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. And I'm only on medium because it took me a while to work out why the game was performing really badly, and it was something that I had done, not the game. But I'll probably turn them up in a bit. I'm pretty sure I'm on medium at the moment. And it is. It loaded in Ultra and it is beautiful. It's a really good looking game. What was the thing?
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty
Right.
concerned about our current
Let's
situation.
shoot him.
As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up.
Yeah.
So, who's gonna
Go.
protect the dinosaurs?
Oh.
and
Oh, wait.
our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the
How do I
DFW.
People such as
Is
you.
it you?
Well, actually, exactly me.
It is.
So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll
That's
work on
cool.
their safety rings.
That is cool.
It's good.
Yes, this is a plan I can support
How do I shoot
now
it?
and take credit for later.
What do I... Open your emergency shutters during dangerous storms and dinosaur escapes to avoid a hit to your safety rating. Tranquilize each rampaging dinosaur quickly using aim mode or lock on. Transport dinosaurs back into their enclosure before they wake up. Oh, fuck! Destroy or damage in, blah blah blah. Okay. Right, I need to go pick up the dinosaur. Sorry, I was just burping. He was in here.
Asset requiring collection.
Right, Salty. You might be you might be able to give me a bit of guidance. Should I stay in this mode? Because it seems somewhat restrictive. Or should I go, because I have played the first game and kind of get what I'm doing, should I just go into sandbox, or what do you reckon? Have you got any, like, you know? Or should I just carry on with this, because you should do this mode? You know? Because I just feel like I'm being given money and shit. I don't actually know how I'm making money. Because those are not customers.
transit has
Look, these are
commenced.
not customers. They're all dressed the same. Unless that's a thing.
Asset has been delivered.
Are these all staff? I'm confused. Like, that's the one well, two things I'm confused about. Where the fuck is my money coming from? Where is the money coming from? No idea. Like, expedition finds. I haven't even sent any expeditions. I don't remember doing that. Well, like, not recently. Not since they told me to. Like, ages ago. But, like, look at all the money I'm losing. Like, this month. Like, how have I lost that much money? But... I get it.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs.
Aww. And
For
he's
now.
cute.
But the future,
Oh,
that was something completely different.
oh, look at the one sat on the floor like a cat. Oh, bro, that's fucking so cute. Oh, the way it was sat, like, you know, with its little back legs and front legs all perched up. That's really cute. Yes.
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD,
Maybe they should just
Dangerous
build a wall
Species Division. I'm
on the
Dr.
southern
Dua.
border.
I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However,
Ooh.
I have history with many of the people involved here.
Top secret.
A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
A poacher camp. That's so fucked up. Tranquilize the
Dr.
rampaging
Dewar, the dinosaurs are still
carnivores?
agitated.
Taurus?
Tranquilizing
Carnivores?
them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we
Shoot.
can.
Contact made.
Boom. Here. I love this lock-on feature. It's so fun. Fuck, speed it up. Yes.
Just as an
Establishing
organization has
operational
key
facility
players,
containing the following.
me,
Arrival point, control
it
center,
also
backup
has key
generator.
facilities that it needs to run effectively. So you should get started with the construction of an arrival building, a control center, and also a backup generator to supply power.
Where is the arrival center? What the fuck is this? Oh wait. What? Arrival point. The main entrance to the facility. Operatives travel from this point to research viewing galleries. Oh. Oh. I think I'm getting it now. Right, Salty, if you're busy just playing your if you're busy just playing your park as well, that's fine. In the previous game, you ran a park that people came to, like customers, and they came to view the dinosaurs, much like a theme park. In this, there doesn't seem to be per se customers. They talk about operatives travel from this point to research viewing galleries, and is that how I make my money then? Like, it's scientists and people like that coming to look at them. Have they changed the vibe of it? I could understand it why they would change the vibe of it, like to be like, you know, from rather than like a I guess what would be a zoo for dinosaurs, more a research park rather than zoo. I guess why, you know, makes sense why, but it took me a while to work it out that I think that's what happened. Okay. So I just put this here. So there's no actual entrance anymore. People just fly in on some fucking unlimited helicopter. Okay. I get it. So what else do I build? Arrival point, control center, and a backup generator. Control center. Headquarters that enable operations and scientist management. You bitch. There you go. Backup generator. Cool. Put this here, so at least it can, yeah, because the edge of my land is here. If I put it in your butt, no, put it like that. But yeah, that's cool then. Also, is actually no, don't worry, I won't keep asking questions, I can just find out for myself. But like I said, so if there is any tips or things that like save time or blah blah blah, something you learn in, you know, a few games in that you wish you had learned earlier, that would help, please do let me know. So, you scientists. What? It's damage. Oh no, the path. What do I connect it to though? Just everything else, I assume, yeah. Okay, cool.
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am. But we're also going to need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
Okay, that last bit was funny. I don't know why, but that last bit was actually funny. I was so dumb. I wish I didn't build the generator there. It was a really stupid place to put it. It just felt like a bit more central, so it wasn't wasting, you know, like, area of influence, but it's kind of, it was in the way of that, so. Cool. Response facility. Now I can put this a bit more like, yeah. Okay. Ooh, no. Yes. Oh, that's so clean. Love it. Dick. Construct an operational response facility. Said response like an American response. Cool.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
What? More ones like this? No. I want to delete it, yeah. I'm gonna have them in tiny little cages like that, like bloody battery farmed chickens. What the fuck? Mean. Whoosh. I mean, you want to make a profit, but like, let's be real. There's a level. Oh, there's a cone missing. Where's that? Outside build. I'm confused. Oh, I don't know. I'm worried about something I don't need to be worried about. But what's that line? I have no idea. But anyway. Do some interesting stuff here. Like that. I may pause my music now that Jurassic is playing its music. Oh. Got like a fancy shape. Nice. And now we put the, what's it called? Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus? Okay.
En route to collect the asset.
Where's our other friend? Oh, he's already in there. There you go. Well, he's already in there. I don't really know what you want me to do. 2 minutes. Oh, okay. He wakes up soon anyway. I thought I had to move him to wake him up. I was like, I will if I have to, but can I not just wake him up? Oh, he is. Sorry, do you remember me? Of course I remember you. I honestly, I don't think there's ever been a time when I've actually like forgotten any of you. It's the one rare thing that I actually do remember. Status check, cool. Let's make sure that I get this right so Sori doesn't have a go at me again. Too close to car, what? Oh, I thought like it meant an actual, like the car. I was like, wait, what? Cool, so if I put, I don't understand why there's a cone that like goes away. It's, I don't get it. Yeah. And now I just have to put a ranger team there. No chance. How is it unreachable? Oh, because there's no... Because they didn't build a gate for the enclosure. That's why. Just leave the cone alone. What do you mean leave the cone alone? What, like, just don't care about it? It's just a thing? But don't care about it, yeah? Is it just like a thing, or...? Nice. I just gotta wait for the car to check the status. Right? Cool. What do I do with the flares? I wanna fire the flares. I don't know why, but I've just like, what do they do? I wanna use them. I feel like they could be, they're used for something really fun. Water, sand, and prey. That's gonna be fun. So, water? Crap. I want them swimming out underneath the gate. Some shit. I don't know if they can do that, but I don't want to see. Live prey feeder or Piscaval feeder. Live prey feeder. What if I put it near the potential viewing gate, which would be like here? If I put it here. Oh my god, is a goat gonna... Oh my god. Are they gonna eat it? Why didn't they keep it there? One. Yes. Go on. Get him. Oh my god. You see how he fucking hit it up into the air? Like a football. Oh my god. He fucked him up. Well done. Well done. That was amazing. Drive! Quick! That's hilarious. So sad. Cool. They're happy. What? Okay, that he got out really. Oh my god. Why have they immediately? Oh, why have they broken out already, bro? What the fuck? Alright, hit your shot.
En route to pick up the asset.
En route.
Collecting asset.
So, I think I did something wrong there. They can break through those fences, I assume, and that's the problem. Right. Enclosures, gate, fences, sorry. 5. What does that mean? Gate.
Transporting asset.
Small electric.
Assets in the air.
What? So there's no better walls? That's it? There's just fence. No, because the picture shows... I maybe have to unlock it. I'm confused. Ooh.
Transportation complete.
Like a panini. Maybe with cheese in it. A panini or something with cheese in it, or... I don't know, it depends where you're going. Depends where you're going. And I was just about to ask. If you meant first or second. But enjoy your breath. Go on, fuck him up. Wait, no, put him in normal mode. Fuck him up. But yeah, enjoy your breath first. I'm jealous. Jealous. I'll make some breakfast a bit later. Is he pooping? Oh, he sat down. That's so cute. Fuck. Aww. You see how he sits down on his little butt. Is he gonna kill the thing? Go on, yes! No, he missed it. Go on, get it. Stupid goat. Wait. Stupid goat. Got fucked up. Salty, before you go, is there a better version of a fence? Or is it just this? Oh, it says a fence's security range determines how easy it is for a dinosaur to escape, so no, there is more versions. I just haven't unlocked them, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, enjoy your breakfast. Facilities, research viewing gallery, terrain. I guess it was too bumpy there or something. Or something. Are you getting that urge to play as well, Llama? It's a hard game to watch other people play and not play yourself. Not gonna lie. A bit like Apex. Jurassic World Evolution. And Apex. Hard to watch other people play them without getting tempted to yourself. Very. Very.
They had dangerous animals here?
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Grady, it's essential that we know where they are.
I know my dinosaurs. I'd say they're headed off in this direction.
Do you know your dinosaurs, Mr. Grady?
Better than anyone.
But these are not your dinosaurs, per se.
Can I
You're
be?
just gonna have to trust me on this one.
Oh, he sat down. Move. I want to look at your mate, the one who sat down. Thank you. Look at him. Yes. Cute, right? Bang. Shit. Dang it. You just finished it. You just finished it. When did this game come out? Wait, I'm gonna be searching for something. I didn't even realize I had a mission. Search for signs of an escaped dinosaur. Yeah, how long has this game been out? Well done. What the fuck? Signs of an escaped dinosaur. Yeah. But yes, yeah. You go do that. You go do that. Enjoy your breakfast. While I search for an apparently escaped dinosaur, even though I've only had two, and I can see them. The game is lying to me. I don't understand. And I can't come out of the car either. Already. You're like already an entire month. That's not that long. That's not that long. But then again, I guess to complete a campaign, maybe a month, yeah. You know, if you did like a couple of hours every day kind of thing. So I guess, yeah, in that way. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm not really sure where this dinosaur is gonna be. But yes. Salty, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. I'm gonna be here for the next... I don't even want to know how long. But probably quite a long time. And it looks like most of it's going to be spent searching for this fucking sign of an escaped dinosaur. Sorry, I just need to vote. Pardon? Guys, what do we think this is? What does that mean? Search for signs of a dangerous escaped dinosaur. Well, why no other clue than that? Like, search where? The fence? The park? The buildings? The gate? My butthole? Your butthole? My mom's butthole? Your mom's butthole? Like, where? Let's say but a dangerous escape. is it? Tell me. When do you drive into it? Today? Who knows? We'll see. We will see. You can't run the goats over. Yeah, I don't know where these signs of a don't. What? This is making me sound. Whoa! Why did you have to bring a goat up right at that moment? Here, run the goat over. Run. Well, this mission is fun. Or is it that dot on the compass? Is it that little target thing? Wow. It is. Oh, so dumb.
This looks promising. You know, not that I'm promising anything.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I have to drive to these little compass things. Why am I such a dumbass? Why, huh? Tell me. Let's go back to the same one. Yes. Or passive. I just have to keep going down the hill and finding clues. Okay, so I've been driving around for nothing for ages.
Everything points in this direction.
How cringe. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't get that then. I need to be looking at the compass and following the icon. Right. Oh, I'm so dumb. And here's the dinosaur.
Say what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
Is that not
Sounds
it?
like someone I know.
The thing that
Knocked
just
him out
ran into the
because
trees?
That guy, he is out there.
Surely that was what we were looking for.
As opposed to...
Or is it this one?
Well, you know, a certain lovable animal behaviorist whose humility has a charm of its own.
Yes. Oh, no, it's not this one. Stegosaurus.
I feel like we're getting close.
Is the park really this big? Of course it is. I mean, yes.
Just be ready for anything, alright?
Oh! Oh, wow. Is that what's the one with the big neck called? The giraffe one? So cool. Oh.
Ambush! Move quickly, not too quickly.
Damn!
Move! Move!
Drive.
Owen, are you okay? What is happening?
Has it been
Little busy
attacked
right
or
now.
shot or
Please tell
something?
me you have things under control.
Been in fights.
Do you want me to lie?
If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle of raw nerves.
We're working the problem.
I know. Can vibe with that.
have a helicopter standing by, and they'll attempt
Tranquilize
to
the
tranquilize the
Allosaurus.
animal from the air.
Attempt! Attempt! We need success, Dr. Dua, before it can eat Grady and the others.
No, please don't say that. You believe in the team, right?
Nice.
You
Shoot.
want me to lie?
Done. Easy. Literally, it's
Going.
no match
What's
for
our
me and my
status?
superior
Close.
aim.
We have everything almost under control, but the animal is injured.
Superior.
We'll need to get her to a
Ensure the
secure
Allosaurus
enclosure
is
for
safely
observation
enclosed.
and treatment.
Perform a
notify Dr.
status
Dua.
check.
Oh, me? I'm fine.
Let me just turn my
Thanks
music
for
down a little
asking.
bit. Cool. I've been meaning to do that for a little bit. It was a little bit loud. Right, it feels like I drove for about 10 years, so where the fuck? Where's my base? I drove all the way... No. What the fuck? Seems a bit weird. Bit weird.
And the herbivores? What about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place.
Yeah,
They'll
my
survive
park
in the
ends here,
wilderness
but
without our intervention, right?
Ooh. I
Given
guess that's
time
just
to
for the
adapt?
mission.
Yes, I'd say they will.
Who knows?
I guess that's something we're all gonna have to get used to. Having dinosaurs out in the world.
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
Claire, I am the government.
Go. Pick up the Allosaurus. I'm assuming he needs something this big.
Asset
He's,
to be collected.
you know, he eats that. Hey, Charlie. How are you? I mean, he eats... What's it called when you eat things that are alive? Well, like if I did it, and it was, you know, then I'd be a cannibal. But what is it when you're a dinosaur? It's not an omnivore. What the fuck is it? I can't remember the word.
Asset in transit.
The carnivore. Yes, carnivore. There's carnivore, herbivore, and omnivore. Yes. Yes, he's a carnivore, so I assume he's going to need more space than the rest. How are you, Charlie? Yes, it eats meat. Yes. Meat eater. Whoosh. This is your favourite game. Damn. That's the second person so far. Did you enjoy the first one? I really did. I loved it. Sorry, I'm just trying to get in a comfortable position. Not gonna lie, normally I sit so my posture is good. In 24 hours streams, no. I sit so I'm comfortable. Oh, look at him. Cutie.
Asset transported.
There you go. Cool. Let's put a ranger post here. And assign you. How far have you got in? There's no gate. How far have you got in the campaign, Charlie? Put it there. My stutter won't let me say that word. I can't say that. Can't say it. Yes, so did I, Charlie. So did I. This one seems a little bit different, but I'm working it out, I think. How much I can do about that. Drive away. Fast. Quicker than that. Like your life's in threat. Yeah, like that, yeah. Put one here so we can spy on the new dinosaur. Cool. perform a status check. I'm just waiting for the
I'm
car
going
to
to
do
need
that.
a
But now I'm a
paleomedical
little bit worried because
facility
what does that mean?
to assess the status of the dinosaur that they're bringing in.
Oh,
We'll need to do a full medical scan.
oh
I
he's
want to
ill.
understand what went wrong if we're going to avoid an event like this in the future.
Oh dear. So I need the medical facility. Okay, cool. Let's try and put this on the edge. On the edge. Nice. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it so far. Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Ah. See, I read the Chaos Theory thing in the menu. What was it? It said you replay... What was it? Significant events in the universe of Jurassic World? And you put your spin on them? Was that right? And then there was a challenge mode or something like that. It's challenge, story. I'm in story. Then there's challenge. Then there's sandbox. And then there's Chaos Theory. And yeah, is Chaos Theory the one where you put your own spin on events that happen in what I think is the films? That's what I perceived it to be. But I thought, I'll go for the, you know, campaign or whatever you want to call it, story mode. The sort of main thing that you do every game. Thought I'd go for that first. Send MVU to perform medical scan for details. What does MVU stand for? Mobile Vet Unit. There you go. Can I drive it? Can I put the sirens on? That's bullshit. Can you not put the sirens on? What? No. Oh, I wanted to drive around like... It sucks. That sucks that you leave at the same time. I like this van though. Not gonna lie, this is like quite cool. I like how like big and beefy it is, you know. I like.
Diagnosis reported.
Ooh. Major fracture. That sucks.
Oh, you can catch me.
Oh my god, he's quite fast. Aha. Take your shots. Yes. Do I just keep shooting? Is that what I do? It's not going up, like, at all. And I've just made it more uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not doing the right thing, am I? How do I make your brain not broken? Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, so I have to tranquilize him and take him to there. I don't know, I thought the dart was meant to be a cure or some shit. You just like, you shoot him and it goes away. No, you actually have to, that's really cool. I have to actually take him to that. That's so cute. Oh, don't be breaking fences and shit. Nice. And deliver him. Does she do it? You do it for free? Did I do it? Yeah. But I did do it. What? Ick. What does that mean? I'm confused. I did, yeah. And it turns out his bone's broken, so I have to take him to the medical center. But now it's saying that she can't do it. Or the requirements aren't satisfied? What are the requirements? 0 out of 3 medicine. Just medicine then, yeah, what? I'm confused. Anyway, I need to send somebody to repair this bloody thing. Can I not do it? Oh, the dinosaur's in the way, I guess. Okay, fuck it. Don't do that then. But why can't, what's wrong with this? Great. I need an upgrade or something before I can do that procedure? Okay, I have no idea. Is it because I ran out of fuel? Okay, right, now I've got fuel. Was that it? We'll see if that was it. So, transport broken leg dinosaur to there. Tick. It won't tell me, but it won't tell me what the requirements actually are. I'm confused. Sorry, I'm just reading something. 0 out of 3. Okay. Is there somewhere that I buy? Alright, I'm gonna transport him anyway because if he wakes up, then I'm fucked. But where do I have to buy medicine somewhere? I have no idea. How do I? Or does it mean that I need 3 signs? Oh, they need. Get out. I get it. Well, I think I get it. When it says 0 out of 3, like medical cross, they need a welfare score, and I guess she doesn't have a welfare score. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see if Donna will do. Studied at Cambridge. Nice. So, is the dinosaur there? Are they grabbing him? Or her? Dinosaurs can be ladies too, oh my god. Oh, they're grabbing them.
Transportation underway.
So we'll see if the new doctor, the new vet, can help them. Because I think that's what I got wrong. It's just that they didn't have a welfare score.
Delivery has been completed.
So, Assign stuff. Ah, right, I get it. Sorry. If you see, and now I'm looking for these symbols and like looking for numbers and stuff. I noticed this now and makes sense. Ooh. $500,000. Fix a broken leg on the dinosaur. Damn. Damn. Let's connect this up by path as well. I haven't done that for ages. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. I'm just gonna get rid of that horse. It's been a pain in the ass. It's been a pain in the ass. Bye. Cool. Dang. Oh. Not another. Not another bit. Boom. Right. Not another bit. Is his broken leg nearly fixed? And put his comfort up to 80%, which I'm sure will go up when he doesn't have a broken leg. Big brain. Big brain. It's a weather warning. Oh, 3 dangerous storms practice spreading, taking damage from storms. That's pretty cool. Additional mobile vet unit. Number of tasks. Blah blah blah. Increases accuracy of dart rifles. Oh, cool. There's cool upgrades you can get. I like this overview thing. I don't know why. I wish it did more. Like, can you do things from it? Click things? I'm still yet to work that out, if you can sort of do much from here. Nice. Ready for transport. So now just put him back, yeah?
Picking up asset.
And I can check when we get there. Hire one of the welfare scientists. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Charlie. See, I don't know why I wasn't getting that from the UI, but it was saying requirement 0 out of 3, like the welfare. Well, now what I know to mean welfare, I thought that meant you needed 3, you know, medical resources. You know, 0 out of 3 medicine, or something. It took me a while to realise that no, the scientists are welfare. I guess the others are. I think one was a cog, so industry, and there was something else. But yeah, that makes sense. It took me ages to notice that. Oh,
Asset being transported.
Asset being transported. It's kind of grim how they call them assets, but vehicle under threat. Under threat, it's miles away, grow up.
Asset has been delivered.
Nice. Water, prey, forest. Water. Water at the back. Water, a goat, goats, and forest. The forest at the back as well. Nearly. Oh, it's a fine line between forest and open space, isn't it? Wow. Very fine line. Okay. Nice. $7 million. Use the MUV to diagnose dinosaur injury. Using a medical scan. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so only major injuries require treatment at the center, and by that, by proxy, I
Part
guess,
of the healing
minor
process
injuries
is
are
to
treated
get some
with the gun.
rest, preferably
the
someplace comfortable.
Medicaid
Always
gun.
works for me. Same for the dinosaurs, I'd imagine.
You imagine correctly.
Not according to my ex.
Yes, moving on then. We want to have the animal transported and then secure and comfortable in its enclosure, if you please.
I've met people like that.
We'd worked to make sure the dinosaurs would thrive in the forest. At first, I believed this was for the best. Then we realized that forest
like the
makes
cute
up about
cutscenes.
1/5 of the total land mass in the US, and almost 40% of Canada's wilderness. Working together with the DFW and the CIA, we made the dinosaurs feel right at home. In the forest.
Oh.
I really hope the powers that be know what they're doing. Because the dinosaurs definitely do.
Stegosauruses are so cute.
Pennsylvania.
Why don't we go to that state with the weird name? The one that it's not said how it looks. You know,
The only way to fly, right?
Arkansas.
Private. Away
Arkansas.
from the hubbub of the
I
public.
love that.
No prying eyes asking
love
wordless questions I don't feel much like answering.
But then there's Kansas, but then there's Arkansas.
Now, call
and
me
I've always loved
crazy.
that.
You wouldn't be the first. But
We have
need
shit
to
like that, though,
centralize our
where one word
operations,
will be
and
spelled
that's why I've chosen this
pretty much
location.
identically to another, but it's
Well, okay, I didn't
completely
choose it
different.
myself, but I was
Pretty
part
weird.
of the process. I mean, I got the memo.
Okay, skip it.
Pull a few strings, grease a few palms, twist a few arms,
Delivery
and
of-
bang!
Oh,
Just
okay,
like
oh, I've
that,
just
the
got to wait.
Department of Fish and Wildlife has a new base of operations. Now, we'll need to hit the ground running
Sabotage.
if we're gonna have this place ready for something it hasn't dealt with in 65 million years. The bare
wow.
bones are established. But before the ones covered in flesh and blood arrive, we'll need it fully functioning. Owen and Claire are already on site. They'll have more info for you.
I didn't
Dr.
realize
Dua
people
will
could
be
sabotage my
coordinating your
shit.
activities. And me, I'll be managing expectations and staying an arm's length away from the metosauruses. Oh wait, arm's length is probably not the best choice of words.
We may need some additional hands on this one. Mr. Lambert?
Standing by and ready to go.
Well, they do
Just
not
give the
talk a
word.
lot, don't they?
George Lambert is an expert ranger who worked with us in the islands and is now with the DFW. He and Owen will deal with the dinosaurs, while we address the facilities.
There are a number of animals from your previous captures that will be coming your way soon. Delays are unacceptable.
Understood.
Delays are unacceptable.
We'll start with the construction of animal enclosures.
We'll catch him, you keep him.
Right, before we get into this one, I am gonna go pee. I need to pee. I won't be long. Let me just see if I have. I don't. On my stream deck for a load of the other overlays, I might be able to actually just use. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Let me just hide this. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, on my stream deck, I have quite a lot of shortcuts for things like timers and breaks and shit like that set up already for Apex. But I don't for my standard overlay because I don't really use it. Just give me 2 secs. If I copy over a couple of things, I can actually just use my Apex overlay instead, and it doesn't really matter. Literally 10 seconds and I'm done. Brilliant. There. I might even move it up again there and just leave myself a note to move the Apex camera back. Just give me 1 sec. So I'm just writing down a couple of measurements as well, so I can remember the positioning of it. Sounds dumb, but a lot of these, well, actually all of them. So let me just show you all of these different overlays. So standard, that's Apex, GTA, State of Decay, Dead by Daylight, Subnautica. There's loads. All of them are. It took me ages to do it. Specifically chosen so that most of the time the camera covers nothing important in the game, no matter what menu or part of the game I'm in. Yeah, it's fucking ball ache, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. So I was just writing down where to put the camera back next time that I play. So I can move this, and then yeah, I'm gonna go pee. I'll only be a couple of minutes, and then we'll carry on. Gonna move for me. Cool. Yeah. Right, yes, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Won't be long. Really won't be long. couple minutes before I get that dinosaur. I've not even built him a house. I haven't even built him a house yet. Right, so I have all the all the starting stuff. How big's my park? Quite big. 1 second. Sorry. So I do a little path coming off of here. Up to about there. In my first enclosure here. Nice. And then crap. I wish I didn't put the gate there actually. Yeah, fuck that. I want it there. So I can put the... There it is. The viewing gallery thing there instead. That kind of makes more sense. Nice. Beep beep beep. Right, I can deliver it. I can take him now. Transport dinosaur. There you go.
Commencing asset transit.
Oh, I've got 2.
We have new arrivals that will need food and housing.
Ensure they're safely
I'd
enclosed.
also suggest keeping a close eye on these dinosaurs until they settle into their surroundings.
Lambert's right. They've had a taste of the wild. Confinement may not sit well with them.
Okay.
I'm gonna need
we
a
make no
car
assumptions
to go
and pay
and
attention
check
to
them
all
out.
the details.
Good. Remember, just like us, the dinosaurs are always learning.
And you need to keep that in mind as you build another dinosaur
Always
habitat.
learning.
Safety first, for them and us. Get it built, then get the dinosaurs into the new enclosure. That about cover it, Doc?
Perfectly.
Nice.
Check finished.
Check finished.
Asset has been...
This game is so cool. I love it. Check finished. Beep beep. Cool. You can go back. And now, what do they want? So they want prey, water, and sand. Water? Here you go. Water. Prey. Live prey. And sand. No? Oh, we just can't see it yet. They just can't see it yet. They like quite a lot. I'll put loads of sand over here. Cool. They like that. There you go. Nice. Boom. Crap. Sorry. Why? Oh, wow. Okay, give me 2 secs. Why is it suddenly lagging like that? I tapped out for a second and it just started lagging really badly. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, full screen. It was fine in full screen mode. I might just restart the game because I don't know why it's doing that. And it's making everything else lag. Save. New save. Save. Yeah, I'm gonna reopen the game. That's really weird. Did it definitely save? Cool. Yeah, let me just reopen that. That's really weird. I'm not quite sure why I did that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I will avoid tabbing out then if it's gonna be weird about it. You're gonna have a crisis every time I tab out. Gross. Yo, Sherry, are we listening to that tune again? As if I didn't listen to that a billion times in my childhood just trying to watch a film. Now you want to do it to me when I'm 25 trying to play a game as well? No, thank you. Dum dum. Nice. Right, I think we're good now. Yeah, sorry about that. I do not know what happened. That's weird. Da, na, na, da, Oh. Continue. I can see myself getting kind of addicted to this. Also, by the way, Salty, don't know if you're back from buying your breakfast yet. If you are, did you enjoy it? Because I'm jealous. Please tell me about it. And is it worth, because I was already going to buy this game, and then I checked earlier, completely on a whim, thinking, oh, like, because I do this thing where if I want something, I'll just continuously look at it until I get it. And I thought, oh, I'm going to look at it again, to sort of... to kind of tempt myself. I don't know if I've been muted that whole time, sorry if I have. I don't know. I'll say everything I said again just in case, because I just realised I think my mic was muted. I checked it on a whim earlier to get this game because I've been wanting to get it since it came out. And I checked earlier and it was on 30% off. Is it... What? Oh, that's a different dinosaur. Is it worth getting the deluxe edition? Because that... like, the deluxe part of the game is also on 30% off as well. I thought about it. I couldn't... I didn't know. I was on mute. Okay. Okay, I was on mute. Thank you. Sorry, I hit a button on my Stream Deck that's basically a break button. Part of that multi-action is muting the mic, so I couldn't work out whether that had muted the mic or it was just fucking muted the whole time anyway. Yeah. No, I was just talking about how that I'd been wanting. Yes, I am ready. That I'd been wanting this game anyway, and then I happened to check on Steam.
I'm not sure I'll ever be fully comfortable at
a few hours ago, and it was on 30% off.
Sure
is it worth getting the deluxe?
That's a job you should stay on top of.
Please be quiet. Is it worth getting the deluxe part? Because you can buy that separately. You don't, you know, you can buy the standard edition, then buy that part after. Is it worth getting that? Apparently, you get some extra dinosaurs and stuff. I couldn't, you know, I couldn't decide whether that'd be worth it, so I just thought, I'll wait and see what other people say. See what other people say. Because as with most things, it's just easier to do what other people did. Add task. Status check. Nice. I also need to put stations in the enclosure so I can make it automatic. A task, view ranger, boom. Nice. Sick. Ensure the Allosaurus has 80% comfort. And what is it you would like? You would like some forest, water, and prey. So, water. There you go. Forest. A little bit more. Prey. There you go. Happy? Are you a happy boy? Oh, look at him go. Or her. How'd you tell the gender? I want to start misgendering a dinosaur. But does it tell you? Surely it does. Is that not information that we need to know? Like, do I not have to know for... Do I not read them? Or... I guess not. No.
I like this.
Oh, that made me sure. Thank you for the follow, Havoc. How are you? Sorry, I'm here just trying to see if you can see which gender a dinosaur is. How are you? They're all born female. Are they really? I didn't know that. I watched Jurassic Park when I was a kid. You know. Sort of like every, you know. I don't even know what it was called. I think it was just Jurassic Park. Like, you know,
The dinosaurs seem to be taking
the one
to their
where
new surroundings.
the guy
I
on
want
the
to make sure
toilet
they are doing more
gets
than surviving,
bitten in
however.
half.
We need
And I'm
the
not gonna
animals
lie, as a
thriving.
kid,
As
that
I'm
bit
sure you understand, our
fucking freaked
research
me
is
out a
more
little bit. I was a
valuable
bit
when
like,
we have superior specimens
in
in their
half?
optimal conditions.
Oh.
So I want you to get a science centre
Hey,
built
I'm
and
afraid.
operational.
Yes,
This
the
means
original
more
movie.
scientists
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
needed. So build a
Yeah,
staff
the bit where it
centre as well.
picks him up by
Ultimately,
like the upper half of
science
his
is about
body.
the data we collect and analyze. Rubbish in, rubbish
7-year-old
out.
me was a
We
bit
want
like
to avoid that at all costs.
bit much.
Especially when you consider the
But then I grew up to
investment
really
that has already
like
been
gore and
made in
stuff,
these
so you know,
dinosaurs.
I was just too young.
The CIA wants results, and we're going to get them. Period. Full stop. End of story.
I love the attitude. Period. We're gonna get them. Period. That's on period. Construct the following: Science Center, Staff Center. How are you, by the way? How are you both? Hammer Bro and Havoc. Saying your name reminds me of a gun from Apex. Staff Center. I can replace that in a bit. Staff Center. And again, thank you for the follow, by the way. That's really cool of you. Can I fit it? Bit of a tight space, but it fits. Where was it? Wait, I feel like that wasn't the set of buildings I was just looking at. Oh, it was. Oh, okay. Staff Center, Science Center. Cool. No, I don't want to put it there because I've got loads more space. But yeah, I'll build some more paths and stuff first. Go out this way. Round. Well, not round, square because... Fuck's in my head, I need to go back. Go back. That's better. No, it's... No... That's annoying. I wish it went there, but I just have to ignore it. What did I need? A science center. Yes. Don't be a bitch. Fuck. Why? Yes, there. It never does it like that little perfect amount, you know? It's always a little bit too much or a little bit too little. Oh. Connect that one and that one. And then pay a inordinate amount for fuel. Makes no sense. What else do I need? And a medical facility. Okay. Cool. Will that fit there? That'll be perfect. Ew. Damn it. Can I go here? Ooh, yes please. Yes, 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 yes. Yawn. Yawns. Yeah, I love that. Oh. Wait, have I blocked the gate? Oh, the gate's there. Yeah, that's perfect. Space optimization or what, bitch? Nice. Cool. I like. Can't really sleep too well. What time is it for you? For me, it's 9 in the morning.
Lambert here. We could really use an expedition
9
center.
in the morning.
Get one built.
Construct an operational expedition center. Ooh, sorry, I was just trying to say it a little bit better. I assume it's that, yeah. Why do they chuck the word operational in? It's a bit like bitchy. Let's go there. Have you completed the story mode yet, by the way, Havoc? Just wondering.
Okay, Dr. Dua and that guy Finch must be getting pressure from above, because they want more animals rounded up. Check the expedition map and dispatch a remote capture team to a hotspot. I'll do what I can on my end.
I can't get over how cringy that voice is that Chris Pratt is doing. I need 2. Oh. There you go. Does it cost the same if I send? Yeah. Either of them cost the same, that's fine. You can go.
Okay, the good news
Hey,
first.
Salty.
We've been achieving some
Salty,
success
I want to ask you
with our
something.
remote capture teams,
Is it worth,
which means
while it's
a
on
steady
30%
supply of
discount, me getting the
dinosaurs from our
deluxe
control
part
center?
of this game?
Now that I like.
Is it worth it?
Removing them from possible uncontrolled interaction with the general public is 100% win in my book.
This guy
Now to
pisses
the
me
bad
off.
news, which I always hate getting, but honestly, kind of enjoy giving.
I don't know why it's
These
just like
animals are arriving with an unknown disease, and we've got to get a handle on it post-haste. That's management speak for PDQ, huh? Pretty damn quick.
Shame the voice signs don't count.
We can diagnose this disease with scans from our mobile veterinary unit. We'll get it under control before too long.
I
Let's
know.
go. Let's get.
I know, man. Tell me about it. It's annoying, isn't it? It's fucking annoying. Is there a way to get them to shut up? Like, I'm all for exposition and shit or whatever the term is, but especially right now, I'm just like, you can turn them down a little bit. Okay, that helps. Mute non-voice audio during. Mute non-voice audio. Oh. Sorry, it took my stupid brain a second to work that out. I was like, wait, non-voice audio during conversation? Wait, what? Okay, at least I can turn them down a little bit. Okay, well, I can test it out, but hopefully that's fine. Await the completion of the live capture expedition. It's done. Okay. Cute. Give me 2 minutes. Okay. The next one can go here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they were way too loud, weren't they? I was gonna ask, is it worth, while it's on 30% off, me getting the deluxe part of this game? Shit. No, no. No. Because, yeah, the main game, like, you know, just the game, and the deluxe edition is 30% off at the moment. I was like, yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. But considering you don't have to buy both at the same time, I thought, cool, I can just ask people what they did. And then copy them. Best way. Best way. Oh, I read what it includes, Charlie, but I still didn't really, like, obviously cosmetics. I was like, nah, whatever, like, you know, it's in everything. But so that doesn't weigh the decision whatsoever. The building signs didn't really either, because I was like, okay, well, that doesn't seem like it matters. The skins, yeah, don't really matter. But are the 5 dinosaurs? Because I guess the selling part of it is the dinosaurs. And I wondered if that was worth it. But for a steep 15 quid for adding the deluxe edition, but only effectively what matters is 5 dinosaurs. I was like, no, I don't know. And me being the tight-fisted bitch that I am, I was like, I don't know. Spending money does give me chest pain. So I ummed and ahed about it for hours. Shit. Oh no, these are the, oh my god, these are the cute ones with the big tails. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. I love these ones. I just want to watch it for a bit. Mate, these ones are the best. How do you say its name? Ankylosaurus? Ankylosaurus? But I don't care. They're fucking so cute. Can I drag the camera? Well, let me drag the camera. Oh, weird. But they're so cute. No, they are. They are. They are cute. There's something about them, you know, like the... And all the noises and shit. I know. But I guess they offer the deluxe as, you know... Like I said, they chuck in a few skins and a few extra... Like most games will chuck in the soundtrack, things like that, just to make it seem more worth it. Pad it out a little bit. But most of what you're getting is the dinosaurs. So, right, yes, I need to do... oh, and a medical scan. Okay. Where's my...
I like this.
Where is my... That hasn't come up yet, so I need to tab out. Boom. Thank you for the host llama. For some reason, it doesn't come up. Hosts never come up on my other screen. It's very annoying. But thank you very much for that host llama. Yeah. I wish the buildings looked somewhat a bit more distinct. Just because my very tired brain can't quite pick out the difference. Oh, that one. The you I want? Scan. Where's the other one hiding? Oh. It's not hiding, he's stood in the middle of an open field, but yeah, whatever. Do a status check. Cool. And you. A fucking disease, really, bitch? Really? What's wrong with them? Cryptospur Oh fuck, that's a word, isn't it? Cryptosporidiosis. Cryptosporidiosis? Yeah, cryptosporidiosis. Is that right? Takes me a second to like eat the word up in my mouth and then say it. I can't read long words like that off the cuff. Starter left over. Right, what do they need? Water, ground leaf, ground fruit. Oh, I forget I can click that button there. Water? Ground leaf. And ground...
I like this.
Oh, that made me jump. Thank you for the raid, Llama. My own voice as well. Why does it make me jump so much? And ground fruit. I need to turn the heating off in a bit. My eyes are getting extremely dry. My eyes are getting extremely dry. Plus as well, I don't think I blink that much when I'm playing games. I think I stare quite a lot sometimes when I'm like trying to do something. Water. They needed more. How the fuck isn't that enough? What are you on about? But there is. He's fine. Oh, he hasn't drunk it. Oh. Dehydrated, we'll go. Or is he just dehydrated because of the disease? That'd be sad. That'd be really sad, honey. Cool. Sorry, I was just restarting my playlist on Spotify. So, shit. They're all ill now because I've been sat doing fuck all. Yeah, fuck all about it. Add task. Yo, what is this? I'm not gonna say it again. Enables the dart rifle medication of that one with mobile vet units. It costs 100 grand. Oh. 2 out of 4. So both of them can do it. There you go. Okay, that's pretty cool. Welfare 1 out of 20 unlocked. Structure. Oh. I haven't even clicked these buttons up here. Right, I'm gonna level with you. Oh, your host did work. Your host did work. For some reason, it just doesn't come up in the chat. I don't know. Don't know if hosts are meant to come up in the chat. I know hosts come up for me if I tab out and look at my streaming software, but I don't know if they're meant to come up in chat. I can't remember. I've been sat in front of 2 lights that have been searing my retinas for 12 hours so far, so I can't remember most things. Yeah, I'm gonna level with you. I haven't clicked any buttons up here at all. I looked at them earlier and then forgot about them. Oh, that's why I haven't clicked them, because they're not there. How do you see them? Okay. I'm gonna have to try and remember that, because I forgot about that. I don't even know what those menus do. I'm gonna have to look in a bit. But let's cure the disease. Is the medicine ready? Can I do it? Do research. You done yet? Oh, okay. Just gotta speed it up. Just gotta speed it up and wait. Is your download finished for Jurassic World Evolution 1, by the way, Llama? Hey? You having fun? Cool, it's ready. Salmonella, tuberculosis, infected wounds, avian pox, avian influenza, algae poisoning, E. coli, hookworms, gross, ivy poisoning, rabies. I thought that said babies, not gonna lie, babies are a fucking infection as well. Okay. That's the only one I'm finding hard to say. Cryptosporidiosis. Cryptosporidiosis. Okay. Cryptosporidiosis. It's a cool word, isn't it? It's like crypto, you know, currency. Voice. Dang, it's spread to him as well. Okay. So yeah, only those three though, so that's on. And then perform a status check on these two. No. Wait, fuck it. I was meant to assign that anyway, but that one and that one. Nice. Cool. No sources of cryptosporidiosis remain in the park. It's so hard to say that word just without thinking, like without stopping, reading it and thinking about it. You know?
Owen and I
You've
signed
been
on to
playing?
this project
Nice.
because we want what is best for the dinosaurs. Not for them to be exploited or engineered, hacked and spliced and compromised.
They deserve a chance at life as much as any other living creature.
Honestly, perhaps even more, as the miracle of science gave them a second chance.
So, do the research, find the cure, and then
That
let's
many
use it.
posture checks?
The dinosaurs die. Again.
Why?
And listen, that's not going to happen.
Why? Pardon me. Each species has a type, don't we all? Check for details in the dinosaur statistics panel. Each type of dinosaur will peacefully cohabit with a number of other types. They will happily share territory. Okay. Some species types are incompatible with others and will conflict if they share territory.
Dr. Dua, this is Lambert. I've just received word that you'd like
Certain
us to
buildings
increase
have a
our
number of
capture
possible
efforts.
buildings upgrades that can be
Can you
applied to
confirm?
improve their performance.
that's
Research
correct.
new buildings upgrades
We
and the
need to
ability
grow
to
this
add a second
facility,
slot.
which means
Apply
we need more
a
animals.
maximum of 2
It's time to
upgrades.
stress test our systems and make sure we're capable of
Complete the
managing both the
DFW
science and our operations.
Headquarters by asset rating.
Understood. My teams are standing by. We still have a number of dinosaurs
What?
in the wild. Plenty of targets to bring in.
Complete.
Assets.
Can you lot
And
shut the
yes,
fuck up? I'm
This will
trying
be an
to
ongoing mission
read,
for us moving
and my
forward.
brain is so simple that I can't read while I'm hearing somebody talk. Are you guys the same? When I was in school, and I've said this to quite a few people, when I was in school, I used to get really, I never said it to any of them, obviously, but because I was a square, but I used to get really annoyed at teachers when they would be telling you to write something. They'd be like, right, so turn to page 67 and write, and they'd tell you what to write. And while you're writing, they're talking to you, and my brain, I find it really hard to separate sometimes what I'm hearing and what I'm doing, and I would start to write what I was hearing. It's so annoying. And like just then when they were talking, sometimes I want to repeat what they're saying. It's so dumb, but I find it hard to sometimes blank out what I'm hearing. It's, yeah, it's weird. That's why how loud they talk and how much they just go on and on and on. It's like, oh god, be quiet. Increase the asset rating of your facility by sending out expeditions to capture new species and ensuring they are comfortably enclosed and visible to operatives. Okay. So I've just got to send out. Where is it you send out yeah, obviously. Where's the There it is. Getting ahead of myself. I don't know, Llama. Probably not, because none of the games I'm playing at the moment really use it. So probably not, no. But I'll see. I'll see. I don't know. Cool. Quite easy to earn money, isn't it? I love how they just call it income. From what? Who knows? Like, none of these are pluses. They don't actually tell you where your money comes from. I don't understand. I don't know if I'm just dumb and not reading it properly, but I feel like it doesn't give you that much information. It's a shame if that's true, but let's have a look at a few of these pages. Try and see if we can work out what the fuck you do. Paleontology, buildings, what? Paleobotany. Oh, so like dinosaur plants. Not dinosaur plants, but prehistoric plants. Isn't that what paleontology means? So then surely paleobotany. I wonder. Because yeah, botany is the study of plants, isn't it? I really like that word, botany. It's a nice word. But yeah, so I guess these are just the informational windows. That makes sense. Those are the staff I've hired. If I want new people, I haven't really worked out why I would want new people yet, but I'm sure I'll get there. Like, for example, genetics. I haven't worked out why I'd use them for yet, but we'll get there. Welfare. So this is research. Enclosures. Medium electrified fence. An improved enclosure perimeter requires a power source. Thank you, Llama. Thank you. I'm sure I'll make good use of it. How much does that cost to research? Oh, my staff are busy. Okay. Okay, so I need to be researching things as I'm going as well. Cool. So that's something to pay attention to. Fossils, can't do it yet. Expedition map, they're on one. And the management screen is just a management screen. Cool. Yeah, I get all that shit now. We're just waiting for these people to come back now. Where are they? Cool. 2 minutes. Lovely. But yeah, thank you, Llama. Thank you. Sorry. You probably heard that. I just banged my fucking knuckle on the table. Normally I'm not that bad with pain, but like, wow. It like sent this like whoom, shock, you know, like vibration up my arm. Wow. So I was going to put my iPad back under the table because I put it on charge earlier and I wasn't really paying attention and just went to do it really quickly and basically punched the table leg. I really Sinoceratops. I don't think I've built him or her. Built them a enclosure. There's one in here, isn't there? Yeah, there was. I think there is there and there, but did one go in here? I remember. Cool. Enclosures, fences, and let's go for another one. Yeah. Actually, if we leave a gap, that means we can still go behind. Yes, brilliant. If we do our second one, say, well, fourth. Second. We do it. 2 minutes. We do our fourth one here. Nice. Hey, Bob. How are you? Good morning, good evening. Don't know what it is for you. For me, it's 9:20, so good morning. I actually have to keep looking because I can't. I keep forgetting what the time is. Nice. Yeah, I wanted it to be at least kind of even. Just woke up, damn. I did, yes, I did. Someone put exclamation mark uptime in the chat for me. I mean, whichever one of you has got the quickest delay would hear me first. And probably, like, funnily enough, if Black Cat's here, it's usually Black Cat that replies first because their delay is like hilarious. What's the other thing I need to put? There. Gimme. No, you sucker. Oh, I wanted it there. I might just... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just gonna move it back a little bit. Who cares? Who even cares? Whores. No whores. That's all. Thank you. I don't know why, by the way, I have no idea why Stream Elements replies that first. Funnily enough, if you want to know, that is the code that Stream Elements will reply. Like, that's the code to make it say the uptime. Fuck knows, I don't know why it replies the code and then the reply. Can't work out. Have never been able to. So I just like, yeah, whatever. Do what you want, honey.
Our dinosaurs are panicking. Why?
Aww.
Like any animal, fear drives their survival instinct, and that is coming under threat.
That's cute. They're panicking because it's raining. Like that's quite that's kind of cute, isn't it? Exclamation mark Discord. I did. I did indeed. It took me a long time and a lot of like brain pain. Because fuck my life, Discord. It just doesn't make sense to me. It makes me feel like I'm 85 years old, but it just, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Where do I put this? No, I know why the power's run out. Because there's no fuel left in the generator. Go away. Where's the other generator? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Done? Is that right?
Bruh.
So, is it broken? Why is it broken though? What happened? I'm so confused. When did that... But I did indeed, sorry. If you want to join, that's the link. And by the way, one thing that is pretty cool about the Discord, because Twitch notifications are not that good, for one. 2, they always come really late, and 3, you can't make them game specific. I mean, obviously you can put what you're playing, but it will go to everybody, whether you want to watch Apex, Dead by Daylight, Jurassic World Evolution, New World, RuneScape, Subnautica, GTA, Phasmophobia, all that kind of thing. It goes to every single person, no matter what you actually follow someone for. In the Discord, I have separate notifications for every game I play. So if you react to each of them, I think more than just that needed repairing. Wait, how the fuck? The fence is broken. Yeah, and you can react to each individual game and just know when I'm actually playing that game, not any old shit. Because yeah, some people only follow for Apex or DVD or something. Right, okay, fuck this. You can do it in automatic mode. Give me 2 minutes. Why is everything broken? Insufficient fuel. Insufficient fuel. Oh. Well, how do I give you power? But there is power. Am I being dumb? Oh, it might have been the... That's a good point. That is actually a good point, to be fair, Bob. I didn't think of that.
We should have a scientist assigned to each node of research. That'll improve our chances of success. And also keep them from plotting with one another.
Am I doing something wrong? Okay, so that one didn't need fuel. It needed repairing. It's done. That was weird. Okay. All finished. So. Resupply. Fill up. Brilliant. So, Expedition Center. Are they home? Yes, they are. What, I just send them out, you know? Again? Yeah? That task. Okay. DFW. By increasing the asset rating. Is there a screen that shows me things like ratings and facility details, I guess? Asset rating 41%. Okay. Cool. So we just need viewing stations on as many of the dinosaurs as we can, really. Not at the moment, Bob, but at some point, yes. Definitely, at some point. I don't know when. I have no idea. If I put it... 2 minutes.
I like this.
Tempted to put it there. Thank you for the raid, Llama. Yeah, I'm tempted to put it there and just path round. Because then at least the dinosaurs are more visible. Boop. Nice. Cool. Right, I am ready for the dinosaur. Ready. Where's the park? Okay, so this is kind of getting towards the bag, but if I do another one here that takes a bit more advantage of it. Fuck it. We'll just keep going. Nice. It's a bit big, but nice. Nice. This enclosure's a bit big, but never mind. It'll do. It'll be fine. I don't have Fortnite downloaded. And to be honest, I don't know when I am gonna play it. I do not know. I have no idea, my friend. No idea. But yeah, I don't actually have it downloaded right now. Pretty sure it's quite... Is it 5 gigabytes? 50? Damn! Oh! Oh, bit yawny. Oh, I might grab, make myself a G Fuel in a bit. Yes, I'm ready for the dinosaur. Let's go. Sure, this one. Nice.
Asset transportation in progress.
Asset transportation in progress. Gate there, gate there. Nice. Oh, it's not going to cover a lot of the thing, probably, unless I put it there. Yeah, I'd rather put it there then. Is that what you're playing at the moment then, Llama? Fortnite? Fortnite.
Asset has been transported. Asset has been delivered. Transportation complete.
Ooh. Nice. Cool. That'll do. Pass slot full.
Okay.
Playing creative. Just building or... Bit like Minecraft creative, isn't it? You just build shit. Unrest, what does that mean? Why does it... That means she doesn't like her job or something? Who cares? Who cares? Oh, you need to give them a break. Oh, okay. Oh, so I meant to care. Oh, okay. I'm like, who cares? Staff center. How do I give them a break? Why can't they just take a fucking break when they need one? Why do I have to tell them? Take a break. Okay, so when they're not on a task, I'm guessing I have to click rest. I get it, honey. I get it. Shit. I've gone to take a sip from this 4 times, and it's empty. And I've done that like 4 times for the last like 10 minutes. It's doing my head in. I'll be back in a sec. I won't be long. But yeah, sorry, thank you for that. When they get back, I'll give them a break. I didn't actually realise I had to. I mean, obviously I get it, it's like part of the game, but why call it unrest? Like, that's such a weird way to put it. Do you get what I mean? Unrest. Like, unrest is usually, what do you mean, political unrest? Weird. Right. Give me 2 secs. Let me just check something out. That caught me off guard. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let me tick those positive checks and hydrates for you. La mer. Won't be long. Oh wow. Right, cool. Yes, I think I'm gonna go on a quick break. When I say quick, probably about 20 minutes. I mean, for me, it's 20 to 10 in the morning, so let's say I'll be back for 10. So yeah. Yeah, whatever, my mind, sorry, I lost my train of thought for like half a second there. But yeah, whatever time it is, wherever you are, just, yeah, 20 minutes from now. Annoyingly, like, so I have quite a few timers. I can show you them. I have, they'll be in the wrong place, but I'll show you them. I've got 5, 4s, 3s, 2 minutes. I do have a 1 minute, but what's the point in a 1 minute timer? Like 1 minute is an extremely short amount of time, so I didn't bother putting the 1 minute timer in. I'm gonna do 15, 20 minute ones, so I don't have to necessarily give you a time that I'll be back, because we all live in different parts of the world, you know. It'd be easier to look at a timer. I am doing them, it just was a lot more complicated than I thought it would be, not gonna lie. And yeah, I don't quite remember how I made them originally, so yeah, that kind of sucks dick. Because, well, technically I didn't make these, but I remade them, re-PNG'd them, and then made them into WebMs instead of MP4s, which they came as. And I can't remember how I did it, so yeah, pain in the ass. But I'm gonna go on a quick break, like 20 minutes, and then I'll be back. I just want to stretch my legs out, and you know, I don't know if any of you guys were here earlier when I was talking about it, but when I do 24-hour streams, I try and make sure I like move around and keep the blood flowing in my legs and stuff. I know it's not exactly the healthiest thing to do it for this long, so yeah, I'm gonna go move around a bit. Weirdly enough, while I say it's not the healthiest thing to do, I'm also gonna have a cigarette, so like, not also the healthiest thing either, is it? But whatever. But yeah, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. I won't be long. I'll play some music.